Right guys, we're going to give you a quick explanation on how to use the myfitnesspal app. So when you start it, you're going to make an account and then it's going to ask you for your weight, weigh yourself, put in your current weight, and then it's going to give you a goal weight. So whether you're trying to gain, maintain, or lose some weight, so put in a suitable goal weight. I would maybe think 2, 3, 4 months ahead and kind of work towards that. And then it's going to ask you a weekly goal on how quickly to lose or gain that weight. Now, when you're doing your weekly goal, I would look at picking one of the lower ones. So there's the maintain my current weight and then lose half a kilogram or gain half a kilogram. That's probably be about where I would pick. Maybe you could possibly lose half a kilogram a week, but that's kind of beginning to get a little bit too quick in terms of how quickly you're losing weight. Definitely not some of the higher lose goals. So make sure you're picking something suitable for that. Activity level will be the next thing it's going to ask you. And you've got not reactive, lightly active, and active and very active. Now, most of you, especially in lockdown, I would be gearing yourself towards the lightly active or not very active side. And again, this is probably going to depend on which your goal is. If your goal is to lose weight, I would be quite conservative and pick a not very active goal or level. Whereas if you're trying to gain weight, you kind of want to be the opposite. You kind of want to be overestimating. So I would maybe pick an active or lightly active goal. So that's just going to help you figure out your your goal calories target each day to work towards. Now there is exercise in here, which to keep in mind. This is all kind of rough and ballpark figures. This is not an exact science. So if you are exercising in that day, maybe just kind of, you can add a few hundred calories to how much you eat. You can input the exercise into the app. I personally don't. I just kind of estimate how much exercise I've done that day and kind of work to that. But I would say if you are trying to lose weight, then completely forget exercise. That's just going to be an added kind of calorie expenditure that's going to help you lose weight, and just stick to the goal it's given you on the myfitnesspal app. Now, in terms of tracking, when you're on the app, tracking your food, you're going to want to go to diary. And on diary, it tells you how many calories for that day. And then you've got your breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks to work with. And you click add food. So I've got my lunch here. So I'm going to click add food. And when I've done that, there's a little barcode button. And if you've got a food that uses barcode, you can scan the barcode. So I've got some rice packet here. I'm going to scan the barcode with my phone. This is why you don't buy a Samsung. There we go. Oh, I got rid of it just as I did it. This is good. So I'm going to scan the barcode, and then like magic, that is going to pop up exactly what it is. And I've used a whole serving, so I don't have to change that. But obviously, if you had half of this or whatever, you would have to just change the serving size. And then when you click that, it'll add it to your diary for that day, and it will figure out the calories and all those things. And then I've got my mince, and I've weighed out my, this is chili. I've weighed out the chili ahead of time, but we didn't weigh it out as we made it. So if you wanted to be really accurate, you could weigh it out as you made it and then input that all in and figure out exactly how much. For me, I know exactly how much the whole thing weighs, so I'm just going to search a generic mint chili in here, and once I've found that, I can put in the number of grams that I have, and once that is in, it will figure out the number of calories for that chili. So there's my lunch, and then I've got some snacks here. I could again scan the barcode on this and input a banana into there, and then that will be me putting in my calories for that day. So that is how you're going to use the myfitnesspal app. If you've got any kind of questions, or you're unsure with what kind of goals or how many calories you should be, your activity, how much to lose, how much to gain, questions like that, just drop me or one of the coaches a question, and we'll help figure out what you should be doing.
One more thing.
One more thing.
What's the show that plays all the hits?
What?